You are not working. You have been not working for about 40 minutes. You know this. Some part of you is keeping count. And then someone walks in. You did not decide to do that. Nobody asked you to look busy. Nobody is checking. That coworker is thinking about lunch. But your body ran the whole sequence before your brain got a vote. Psychologists have been poking at this since 1898. That is roughly 120 years of watching people get strange when they think someone is looking. It started with bicycles. A man named Norman Triplett noticed that racers went faster when riding alongside someone than when riding alone against a clock. Same rider, same distance, different time. He wanted to know why. So naturally, he gathered 40 children and made them wind fishing reels. Wind alone, then wind next to another child. Triplett reported that many of them went faster in pairs. That study is usually called the first experiment in social psychology. It gets cited constantly. Remember that, because we are coming back to it, and it does not end well. For a while, the picture looked simple. Put people near other people, they perform better. Then researchers kept testing it, and it kept doing the opposite. Audiences made people faster at easy things and worse at hard things, sometimes dramatically worse, which meant the finding was either wrong or incomplete, or the effect depended on something nobody had identified yet. Research on it more or less stalled for decades. In 1965, Robert Zajonc published a paper in Science proposing that everyone had been asking the wrong question. His argument: the presence of others raises your arousal. Your body moves into a more activated state whether you want it to or not, and arousal does not make you better at things. It makes you more likely to do whatever your most practiced response already is. If the task is simple and well learned, your practiced response is the correct one. You look great. If the task is new or difficult, your practiced response is the wrong one. You do the wrong thing, faster and more confidently than before. Zajonc tested this with cockroaches. Simple runway, audience of other cockroaches watching through a wall, faster. Complex maze, same audience, slower, same animal, same audience, opposite result. The difficulty of the task decided the direction. Which brings us back to you and your fake typing. Under Zajonc's account, it does not matter that nobody is judging you. Presence alone is enough. Except in 1968, Nicholas Cottrell ran a version with an audience that could not see anything, blindfolded. Present in the room, physically there, completely unable to observe. The effect largely disappeared. That is a serious problem for mere presence. If a body in the room is not enough, then the thing driving your spine straight is not proximity. It is the possibility of being evaluated. Your coworker is thinking about lunch, but you are not responding to your coworker. You are responding to an imagined version of your coworker who has opinions about you. Now, the fishing reels. Triplett's own data was messier than the retelling suggests. Some children sped up, some slowed down, some did nothing much. In 2005, Michael Strube reanalyzed the original data using modern statistics. The effect did not reach significance. The founding experiment of social psychology, the one in every textbook, does not clearly show the thing it is famous for showing. The good news is that it does not rest on Triplett anymore. In 1983, Bond and Titus pooled around 241 studies, covering roughly 24,000 people. The effect is real, it is also small. Social presence explained only a tiny fraction of the variation in how well people performed, and the physiological arousal Zajonc's theory depends on showed up inconsistently. So the honest version is not. Observation transforms your behavior. It is. Observation nudges your behavior, reliably by a little, in a direction set by how hard the task is, which is less impressive than the story usually told about it, and more useful because it is closer to true. Here is the part that stays with me. The version of your coworker who is judging you does not exist. You built them. Your posture is responding to a person you invented, and you will build them again tomorrow and the day after without noticing once,